This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Church to partner with government in service delivery. Public and private partnership will boost tourism. And East Pacific Governor calls for autonomy. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I am Louis Maingu. Thank you for joining us. The Prime Minister had announced that government would be heavily engaging churches starting next year. He made this statement during his meeting with the PNG Council of Churches recently. PM Marape said church has preceded government in most parts, and they have to give churches their rightful place as the country step into 50th anniversary next year.
And so I just want to charge all of us public servants listening. I invite the church to join us as we open public service year early next year. We'll send a note out to all of you. It's around 6th of January. But the churches will be involved heavily in our activities next year in our 50th anniversary.
He further emphasized that churches will remain a standard of measurements for public service efficiency in delivery.
It will be a year in which we want to sensibilize on all of us in the public service, from government and public servants, that time has come for us to rise up for better public service efficiency in delivery. And I request that all of you, the three groups here, Body of Christ, PNG Council of Churches, and the Evangelical Alliances, join us again in that early year conversation with the public service.
PM Marape also acknowledged the great supporting role churches have played in delivering education and health.
And I want to ask the churches, where you can, government will come to you in a big way as you partner with us. Teaching and healing is a ministry that church can do better. Meaning the education sector and the health sector is something we can look at partnering you out there already. If you're already in the health sector and education sector, you can be driving these two important sectors for us. That's something we can refine better going forward.
In addition, Marape said 50th independence anniversary is next year, and the Somare generation have done their part, and his government will continue to uphold the democracy of PNG.
Country called PNG was battered in the midst of many uncertainty. But 50 years on, 49 years on, next year as we celebrate 50, we have not fallen to the rule of military dictatorship. We have not fallen to the rule of one-man dictatorship. We've still maintained our democracy. We still maintain our Christianity. We still maintain our free market economy.
Meanwhile, PM Marape told the pastors and church workers from the PNG Council of Churches and the PNG Body of Christ that next year government will make many reforms. Papua New Guinea has undergone a number of government reforms. Recently, PM Marape stressed on the law and justice sector space.
Our government will make many reforms in the law and justice sector space, including putting a three-tier court system, separating Supreme Court on its own, an appeals court, and national court, so that every child of this country and every investor in this country and resident has a fair place to seek arbitration if they feel they have been offended. We are empowering our police like never before.
He further stressed on restoring public service efficiency.
We're restoring efficiency in our public service. We're looking at the public service structure, defining what is the role of provincial government, how do we treat Bougainville in the context of their vote for independence. All these big questions are right in our face next year. But one small man like me, called member for Taripori, cannot do it alone. We need all your concerted prayer together in total unity as we face our challenges next year.
In addition, the Prime Minister said in the last 5 years, Papua New Guinea has established a bilateral relationship with almost the top 20 economies of the world. The Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Beldenama, emphasized the importance of tourism in the country during the recent launch of the Mac Royal Hotel's new development in Mount Again. He highlighted how the government should prioritize maintaining public-private partnerships to effectively boost tourism in the nation.
The minister indicated that on most occasions, politicians preached about creating employment opportunities but lacked the efforts to allocate resources and formulate policies that benefited local businesses. He made this statement while officiating the launch of the Mac Royal Hotel's new development, a hotel privately owned by the local Papua New Guinean, Mr. Lexan Wantaki.
When I am a minister, you can blame me. I'm not blaming any government. I've just been serious. We are facing serious financial crisis. We are facing serious law and order problem. True. We are facing serious unemployment problem. This hotel has now taken some of that problem by creating employment for our people. So I want to congratulate and thank Laxon and his wife for creating this opportunity for Papua New Guineans to be employed.
Minister Nama revealed that he had a new vision and mission for the tourism sector and further elaborated on his plans.
In the tourism sector, I have come up with the mission and vision as the new tourism minister. And that is to promote art and culture, actually to indigenize art and culture, modernize the infrastructure, and promote peace and unity in diversity.
He expressed his intention to partner with all members of parliament to introduce a new bill that would benefit the country's economy.
I want to partner with the governor for NCD and governor for Western Islands and all the governors in the country, with all the open members of parliament. There is a bill that I want to bring to parliament where we remove the Summary Offences Act and make them into criminal code. We must stop littering in our country. We must stop gravity in our country. We must stop loitering in our country. Every Papua New Guinean must meaningfully participate in the economic growth of our country.
In his concluding remarks, Nama emphasized that the government should start investing money generated from the extractive industries into sustainable sectors such as hotels, agriculture, tourism, and fisheries, amongst others. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
East Sepik Governor Alan Bird has called on the government to give its people a new deal of autonomy and block grants to commemorate 50th anniversary of the nation in 2025.
In his social media post today, Governor Bird said hope of Papua New Guinea lies with autonomy and block grant style of government similar to the autonomous region of Bougainville. Bird said the country has been using the centralized government system for 50 years, which he described as a failed system. He said 2025 will mark Papua New Guinea's milestone of 50 years of independence, and the proposed new deal would be a fitting 50th anniversary gift to the people. Mr. Bird stressed that the autonomy is based on equality, fairness, justice, and prosperity for everyone. He gave East Sepik and West Sepik as an example. He said the Greater Sepik region needed autonomous arrangements like Arab in order to transform its society and progress instead of waiting for authorization from Waigani. Bird said PNG is off track from its Vision 2050. He said funding of medium-term development plan priorities was poor and unequal distribution of wealth, and poor management is making a bad situation worse. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
Stay with us. National EMTV News continues after the break.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
They wanted time by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come true. Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy him 1 plus 10 kg roots rice, find him ticket inside long bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy him now. Terms and conditions apply.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Nipla Halivim Wari belong you.
This Christmas, it's the little moments that brings us closer, no matter the distance. It's the joy we share, the memories we create, and the love that connects us. From heartfelt connections to holiday traditions and the joy of learning together. And we at Able Home and Office are happy to be part of your family's stories. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New Care for a better life.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Welcome back. You're watching National EMTV News. Minister for Defense Dr. Billy Joseph has reassured families of people who perished in the North Coast aviation plane crash at Sarawak that their bodies will be retrieved.
It has been a week since the P2SAM crashed in Sarawak Mountains, and 4 other remaining bodies are yet to be retrieved. However, Minister for Defense Dr. Billy Joseph was pleased to announce today that PNGDF personnel, Royal PNG Constabulary Forensic and AIC investigators are already at the crash site after the weather cleared yesterday. The minister assured families of the victims as well as the general public for full recovery of all passengers from crash site. He said PNGDF recovery operations will end when that is achieved. He assured PNGDF has deployed considerable assets and personnel since Monday. He said PNGDF and other agencies will be sustained despite the unfavorable weather conditions and difficult terrain. The minister thanked PNGDF and other agencies as well as the locals for their efforts. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
According to police report, the National Capital District and Central Province were quiet except for 2 deaths in Central Province and 1 in NCD.
Tourists said the killing at Kwikila Station on Thursday is now under investigation and more than 10 suspects had been arrested and are in police custody. The other death at Gaire is yet to be established due to it being reported as a suspicious death. He said the third death reported was at 9 Mile in the nation's capital, where a 17-year-old girl was raped and murdered on Saturday morning around the 9 Mile Vitis industry area. Turi said the police had attended to the crime scene, provided a brief to his office, and are currently investigating the matter. He said these were the major incidents reported in the command. Several stolen motor vehicle cases were also reported, and one was retrieved during the Christmas Eve by the police officers on duty. The suspect escaped when police arrived, and police officers contacted the owner, who responded and identified his vehicle. Turi said this is also under investigation. Commander Turi further added that the festive season operation continues and will end some days after the new year. He said everyone in the city and also Central Province must behave and celebrate peacefully. Turi further added that the contacts of police station commanders and specialist section heads will be published for the public to contact responsible sections to attend to them accordingly. James Guken, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, in Medeng, the Medeng Provincial Police have been commended for ensuring peaceful and safe Christmas and Boxing Day celebrations across the province. Medeng Rapid Response Network Online Group Administrator John Newton Ariku praised the efforts of PPC Medeng Acting Superintendent Robert Baim and his team for maintaining law and order during the festive season. Mr. Ariku said under the capable leadership of PPC Baim, Medeng Police did an exceptional job ensuring safety and peace. Their visible presence, quick responses, and proactive engagement with communities helped prevent criminal activities and fostered a safe environment for everyone to enjoy the celebrations. He acknowledged the collective efforts of various stakeholders, including churches, community leaders, and the Community Policing Unit, who collaborated with law enforcement. Mr. Ariku also highlighted key incidents handled by Medeng Police, including their swift action to prevent a potential ethnic clash. He commended the public for their cooperation and improved behavior during the celebrations. As New Year celebration approached, Mr. Ariku called for continued vigilance and collaboration between the police and community groups. A convoy of nearly 100 vehicles departed Tabubil at 8 a.m. on Wednesday, 25th December, heading to Telephone Station to mark the Christmas festivities.
Leading the convoy was Telefomin MP and Minister for Works Solan Mirisim, joined by Octedi Mining Limited Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Kedi Ilimbit, General Manager of Octedi Mining Limited Alan Bong, Mineral Resource Star Mountain Chairman David Kayagim, and prominent local business leaders. Along the route, Minister Mirisim officiated the opening of a new church building for the Urapmin Baptist Church before continuing to Telefomin Station. Minister Mirisim expressed gratitude for the support from local elites and businesses, emphasizing the unity driving progress in the district. He highlighted the transformative potential of infrastructure, stating, "When you see roads, know that development will follow."
Time road will come. You've been running almost like our finish for the last 1 month or 2 months. Now feeling should be that. Not today. Almost like car come that you got this feeling sugar. Not tomorrow. Time road through the telephone in Nagol Oxamin. After 5 years. By looking place for telephone by Stabosama. Balu Singh development come. Roads are development come.
He assured his constituents that by 2027, Telefomin would witness significant development with ongoing road access, paving the way for broader economic and social changes. James Guken, National EMTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
It is our responsibility to show our people that their careers can make a genuine impact to the world. We inspire studies to enhance professional profile to suit valid employment convenience, and promote learning out your skills translate into possible jobs or careers. Our student quality improvement centers on their needs, offering job-oriented certificates and diploma in professional business courses, OHSS courses level 1 to 4, plant operator and motor vehicle driving courses, computing and IT, and business courses for school leavers grade 10s, 12s, and working class. MAPEX Training Institute is recognized by DHEST. Enrollments are now open for plant operator, driving courses, and business courses in 2025. For more information, call us on 7311-4968 or 323-2068 or email info@mapexpng.com. MAPEX Training Institute desires the need to change, innovate, and requires everyone a special contribution.
1, 2, 3, 4!
A winning combination is all about
beyond with Protex.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
You're watching National MTV News. Now to overseas news. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced that financial assistance will be available for workers and sole traders impacted by the Victorian bushfires.
Anthony Albanese and Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen are today touring fire-ravaged areas in the Grampians, where 3 homes have been destroyed along with sheds, livestock and produce. Hundreds of firefighters are continuing to work on containment lines around the 76,000 hectare blaze. Authorities say favourable cooler conditions today will help contain the fire. Mr Albanese says the disaster recovery payment for workers and sole traders will be available from 2 p.m. tomorrow.
This will provide up to 13 weeks of income support for workers and sole traders. It is something that has kicked in on top of the other support that we've made available. The hardship payments between the Commonwealth and the Victorian Government, as well as disaster assistance via councils.
That's why we are here today, to say thank you. It's why we are here every single day to support our emergency services, but also work with those communities on what will be an ongoing recovery. We know that recovery is a long one, but we know what's critical to supporting communities on that recovery is continuing to listen to them and walk with them on that journey.
Nearly 2 million displaced Palestinians are facing water conditions in Gaza without adequate protections from the cold.
Tents made of torn tarps and sheets patched together. These makeshift homes do little to protect families from the freezing temperatures in Gaza.
Their mother and I cover ourselves with one blanket, and we cover them with 3 blankets that we got from neighbours.
Nearly 2 million Palestinians are facing a long winter without sufficient access to shelter. This week, temperatures dipped as low as 9 degrees in the region, causing the deaths of several people. A 3-week-old baby became the 3rd infant to freeze to death as they slept in their tents. Thousands lack clothes, mattresses and blankets to stay warm.
We're suffering at night from the abnormal cold near the sea. As you can see, the whole tent is torn. Lord, protect us. Protect these children.
Israel's bombardment of Gaza has caused thousands to flee their homes, often seeking shelter in squalid conditions. Israel says it's taking steps to safeguard civilians and allow the access of aid, but some aid agencies disagree.
Since early October, most UN-coordinated attempts to access these areas have been denied. The few exceptions have faced significant impediments, which often prevent teams from accomplishing the work they set out to do.
The UN is warning of mass deaths from hypothermia and infectious diseases, which spiked in the region last winter. In Cairo, ceasefire talks continue to stall, as Israel and Hamas accuse each other of complicating negotiations, as thousands in Gaza desperately wait for the fighting to end.
We are lost in this situation. We are shivering from the cold and from the situation that we're in. I'm unable to do anything for them.
Families seeking warmth as they struggle to protect themselves from the cold.
Russia's press over what he called a tragic incident involving a crash of a passenger plane which killed 38 people on board.
It was an Azerbaijan Airlines flight. It had crashed in Kazakhstan. But was Russia responsible? A brief glimpse today of Vladimir Putin meeting his powerful Security Council. And then a Kremlin announcement. President Putin had telephoned Azerbaijan's president to apologize for the fact that what he called the tragic incident had happened in Russian airspace. According to Putin, Flight 8243 had made several attempts to land at Grozny Airport in Russia's North Caucasus region. He claimed that Grozny and other places nearby had been under attack from Ukrainian drones and admitted Russian air defense systems had been in operation. Azerbaijan said that President Aliyev had told President Putin that the plane had been subjected to external physical and technical interference in Russian airspace. So, words you very rarely hear from Vladimir Putin. I apologize. But no public admission that it was a Russian missile that caused this disaster. And also no explanation why this plane was allowed anywhere near Grozny Airport during a Ukrainian drone attack. Aviation experts suggest the aircraft may have been hit by shrapnel from Russian air defense missiles. Officials in Russia had initially claimed the plane had hit a flock of birds. Remarkably, 29 people survived this.
The plane turned round, and at that moment, there was a blast outside the aircraft. My arm was hurt in that blast. A deep wound, as if someone had hit me in the arm with an axe.
Meanwhile, another funeral of another victim of this disaster. Muhammad Ali Yeganov was just 13. In Azerbaijan, they continue to mourn.
The head of the World Health Organization says he and his colleagues narrowly escaped death while being caught up in an Israeli airstrike on an airport in Yemen.
Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus says it was public knowledge he was in Yemen when Israel launched its attacks, killing 6 people. Israel's military claimed it carried out intelligence-based strikes on Houthi targets. But the WHO boss says the airport was a civilian facility and should not have been targeted.
The bombing occurred alarmingly close to our location, just meters away. And to be honest, a slight deviation could have resulted in a direct hit. People were running in disarray, and one of the guys, a Yemeni who was working on our passport, was wounded. One of the crew members of the flight that was there preparing for our departure was wounded, and it was very chaotic.
Queensland's temperature has soared after an heatwave condition this weekend.
A low to severe heat warning has been in place across the state, with temperatures rising to 45 degrees in the state's west yesterday. Today it's set to reach a maximum of 33 degrees in Brisbane. Meteorologists say a trough pushing into Western Queensland has made for hotter than usual conditions in the state's south.
We'll see the heatwave warning. We'll still continue in the southeast for another day or two, but expect we'll have that heatwave warning contract into northern and far northern Queensland early into next week.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods. You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
1, 2, 3, 4!
A winning combination is all about style and confidence.
Relaxo, good blood quality, non-liquid price.
They wanted time by me Platinum House.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come true.
Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy 1 plus 10 kg roots rice, put him ticket inside the bag, enter him all details long you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
National Airports Corporation is Papua New Guinea's state-owned airport company established under the Civil Aviation Act 2000 and is 100% owned by the people of Papua New Guinea. On behalf of the board, management and staff of National Airports Corporation, we would like to wish you all, our valued clients, the travelling public and the people of Papua New Guinea a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year 2025.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
When it comes to being connected, let's get Pacific.
from across the seas and right around our region, connecting you like never before with the latest in news, politics, sports, and events.
From Fiji to Kiribati, Papua New Guinea to French Polynesia.
When it matters most, the Pacific will be there, bringing you the latest information and updates.
Because what matters to the Pacific matters to us.
The Pacific.
The one-day event saw PNG kickboxers compete against Malaysian kickboxers at Taurama Aquatic Centre yesterday. Before the main event, local boxers, male and female, representing their provinces, took on the ring to compete. Also present at the event was the Oceania Continental Kickboxing Federation President, Rastamatai Mohamed, who officially opened the international showdown between PNG and Malaysia. Out of the three major bouts include two world titles, two international and one intercontinental bout. PNG's Nelson Samson claimed the intercontinental belt after defeating Malaysia's kickboxer Trukai. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The Kickboxing Federation Pro International title fight delivered an exciting spectacle at the Aquatic Sports Centre in Port Moresby yesterday.
The clash saw Papua New Guinea's Isaac Robert square off against Malaysia's Tatey Heng in a 2 minutes by 5 round bout that kept fans on the edge. Both fighters showcased exceptional skills and determination, with Robert delivering powerful strikes and utilizing his trademark resilience. However, Tatey's superior technique and agility gave him the edge in key moments of the fight. The Malaysian fighter effectively countered Robert's attack while maintaining a consistent pace throughout all 5 rounds. At the conclusion of the intense contest, the judges unanimously declared Tatey Heng the winner. The event marked a significant chapter in international kickboxing for PNG, highlighting the growth of sport and the potential of upcoming athletes. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The 2024 KCK Rigorized competition, played in 4 different locations in Port Moresby, are heading into the finals.
In an interview today, KCK Rigorized Media Director Joel Andrew affirmed that the Northeast competition hosted at Bava Park will kick off the quarterfinals this week. Andrew said 8 teams will compete with each other and 4 winners will advance. He said top 3 teams in Northeast will then compete with other top 3 teams from the 3 other electorates in the major finals of the competition. Andrew also acknowledged the major sponsor, KCK Rigorized management, officials, players including supporters and all the people behind the tournament. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Stay with us. Trukai Sports continues after the break.
Trukai Sports.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
A living memory of a lost loved one,
she said,
makes life more challenging.
You just have to trust me.
Alex, the fire's heading straight for us. We gotta get out of here. With relationships on the line. McLeod's Daughters, 8:30 p.m. Tuesday, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Season's greetings to you all this Christmas. Let us pause to reflect on the stories that bind us and the conversations that inspire. May your days be filled with joy, connection, and meaningful moments this festive season.
Happy holidays! As we celebrate, let us take a closer look and cherish the real stories that uplift our community on a closer look. May your Christmas be filled with hope and the spirit of giving.
Merry Christmas this festive season. May your home be filled with warmth, joy, and treasured moments with loved ones. Let's embrace the spirit of togetherness and home living.
Season's greetings, dear friends. This Christmas, let's celebrate the spirit of perseverance and the dreams that drive us forward. May your holiday be filled with excitement, sportsmanship, and the joy of shared victories.
Happy holidays! As we wrap up the year, may your Christmas be filled with the magic of music and the joy of discovering new talents. Let's tune into the festive spirit and enjoy the rhythm of the season.
They one time by me plantation house.
Making Diliman House belong family belong you come through.
Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy one the 10 kg roots rice, pad him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, now drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Now moving to overseas sports. The Adelaide 36ers have suffered their 7th defeat in 8 NBL games, losing 116 points to 92 against the Perth Wildcats.
Perth's Dylan Windler top scored with 24 points and 8 rebounds, while 36ers captain DJ Vasiljevic finished with 23 points in a row by more than 20 points for the first time in the club's history.
In tennis, Australia's top-ranked tennis player Alex de Minaur has opened his season with a straight sets victory in Sydney.
However, the 6-1, 6-4 wasn't enough for Australia in its United Cup matchup against Argentina, with Olivia Gadecki going down to Nadia Podoroska and the mixed pair of Matt Ebden and Ellen Perez losing to their Argentinian counterparts. Australia is aiming to improve on its semi-final finish from 2024. And Australian tennis player Nick Kyrgios has labelled doping-related charges against world #1 players Jannik Sinner and Iga Swiatek as disgusting for the sport. The 29-year-old is making his comeback from injury at the Brisbane International, having been sidelined with wrist and knee injuries since June 2023, and he'll partner with Novak Djokovic in the doubles. But Kyrgios says the recent doping incidences involving Sinner and Swiatek have been handled poorly.
I just think that it's been handled horrifically in our sport, and two world #1s both getting done for doping is disgusting for our sport. It's a horrible look. And yeah, the tennis integrity right now, and everyone knows it, but no one wants to speak about it. It's awful. Like, it's actually awful.
In cricket, India has claimed an early breakthrough on day 4 of the Boxing Day test against Australia at the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Sam Constance was hoping to impress after his remarkable Boxing Day debut, but the 19-year-old was outdone by the world's best bowler Jasprit Bumrah, who clean bowled the opener for just 8. Australia is 1 for 23 in its second innings. Earlier, India was all out for 369. Nitish Kumar Reddy hit some early boundaries after his maiden Test century, but the 21-year-old only managed 9 more runs before being removed by Nathan Lyon on 114 and caught by Mitchell Starc. The series is tied at 1-1.
And that ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
They one time by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come true.
Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy 1 plus 10 kg roots rice, find him ticket inside lo bag, enter him all details long you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
National Airports Corporation is Papua New Guinea's state-owned airport company established under the Civil Aviation Act 2000 and is 100% owned by the people of Papua New Guinea. On behalf of the board, management and staff of National Airports Corporation, we would like to wish you all, our valued clients, the travelling public and the people of Papua New Guinea a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year 2025.
Life is about making memories, sharing new adventures. Go beyond the familiar. Don't let bacteria hold you back from experiencing the world. Protex uses natural antibacterial protection with flaxseed oil and eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. Free yourself. Go beyond with Protex.
This Christmas, it's the little moments that brings us closer, no matter the distance. It's the joy we share, the memories we create, and the love that connects us. From heartfelt connections to holiday traditions and the joy of learning together. And we at Able Home and Office are happy to be part of your family's stories. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Hi, I'm Camilla Benson, host of The Art Of, where we try to answer life's biggest questions through art.
I think we're turned on.
Is today the day?
Today's the day.
With amazing folks from all over the arts world.
The Art Of,
7:30 p.m. Wednesday, right here on number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. In southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy periods with rain showers, drizzles and possible thunderstorm. Daru, mostly cloudy with evening rain drizzles. Kerma, frequent rain periods and cloudy with potential flash flooding inland. Alotau, widespread rain showers and possible thunderstorm. And Popondetta, frequent rain periods with thunderstorm. In the Momase region, Lae City, widespread rain showers, drizzles and possible thunderstorms to cloudy. Medeng, cloudy periods with periodic rain showers and thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy periods with some rain shower and possible thunderstorms. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with few evening showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, cloudy with rain showers and drizzles. Kavieng, partly cloudy with few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorm. Kimbe, cloudy with periods of frequent rain showers, drizzles and thunderstorms. And Buka, cloudy periods with few showers and thunderstorms. In the islands region, Mount Hagen City, periods of rain showers and thunderstorms to cloudy. Goroka, Bands and Kundiawa, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, periods of rain and possible thunderstorm to cloudy. Now to small ships forecast. Waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border to Daru, to Kiwai Islands, to Kerema, to Yule Island. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Milan Bay Islands. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of Cape Vogel to Oon Gulf to Finsefen. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Finsefen to Vitia Strait to CSC and Long Island. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Medeng to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG Indonesian border. Seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of New Ireland to East New Britain and to Bougainville. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. And waters of West New Britain. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Now to ocean focused. Coral Sea, seas smooth to slight. Southeast to southwest winds of 5 to 50 knots. Solomon Sea, sea slight. North to northeast winds of 10 to 50 knots. Bismarck Sea, sea slight to moderate. northwest to northerly winds of 10 to 20 knots. And Pacific Ocean sees slight northeast winds of 5 to 50 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 29th of December 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.